All right, let's take a look at some job boards in the news. Simply Hired, the Silicon Valley-based company, has raised $12 million more from investors for its job search engine. Article on TechCrunch last week says they now have 30 million monthly unique visitors, 6 million jobs being indexed, and that money will go towards more personalized job recommendations and other types of things in terms of moving from job search to job discovery, it says. Not exactly sure what that means, but you can expect more evolution from the team at Simply Hired. It's good to see they're still around. Indeed needs a competitor, and these are the second place running from behind Indeed as far as traffic goes. So good news for job boards all around. ZipRecruiter, the ATS that came out a few years ago, now says they have $15 million in revenue annually and 130 employees at the company. So I know some people here. It's been on a meteoric rise the last few years. They're essentially a job distribution engine. I think they're probably the most popular distribution engine out there. There are tons of smaller competitors, but they do a pretty good job at it. I'm actually a user of it at the company where I recruit for. So that's on Pando Daily. Monsters in the news. They've launched 3 new services. They took the Talent Bin acquisition and relaunched that as Talent Bin Monster. They're launching Twitter cards for jobs and then some kind of talent CRM, whatever that is. So they've finally got the word that they need to change, and they're starting that change. I still think it's, they're still a big company. They're never going to be on this big growth trajectory anymore. But I think these are positive changes for the company. But we'll see where they lead. They're still an afterthought in many recruiters' minds these days. Indeed, in the news, of course, they bought Mobolt, which is a mobile application service for companies. Not sure why they couldn't build this themselves, but since Indeed already has a big mobile presence, their app is the #1 business app on iOS. So this is further proof that mobile is coming, and that you need to get your job sites mobile. You need to get your apply with mobile working, because these guys are definitely working at it pretty seriously. And lastly, LinkedIn's in the news. They're actually pulling the plug on their Apply with LinkedIn API that many different job boards and applicant tracking systems use. What's happening is they're saying that they're not going to allow API usage on sites that aggregate job listings across multiple companies. So I think that goes towards the fact that they're going to be aggregating their own listings now. So they don't want potential competitors using their Apply with LinkedIn. They're going to bring that in-house exclusively for them, with the exception of some approved partners, I guess. I think some ATSs will still have them, like the iSIMs and those guys of the world. But yeah, the job board, not too happy. The guy in Jobboard.io, Christian, made the announcement this week, and yeah, that's no longer going to be available for Jobboard.io job boards, and I imagine other types of job board software out there as well. So kind of a strange move by LinkedIn. I mean, it's if I were them, I'd want that Apply with LinkedIn everywhere. But that's LinkedIn for you. They give you stuff and then they take it away. So that's a quick look at job boards in the news. See you next time.